Hey, good morning, Realtors. Welcome to episode number 352 of your SCR Live Updates. My name is Nick Kremydas. As always, I'm your host, the CEO of the South Carolina Association of Realtors. Well, it is not Monday today, the normal time of our updates. It is Thursday, January the 30th, and I'm coming to you today with a little bit of a kind of out of schedule update. We've been on the road quite a bit the last 2 weeks. Everything from our nation's capital. I was in Washington last week with a delegation from South Carolina attending NAR's Advocacy Week, where we were provided updates on all of the housing policies that our NAR lobbying team is expected to be addressing with the new Congress that is now busy at work. And those housing policies could have dramatic impact on inventory levels and future activity in the markets. It's going to be a very exciting year when it comes to tax and other housing reforms. I also this week spent a number of days with Greenville Realtor firms. My thanks to AE Chris Bailey, who was my guide and guardian while I was in the upstate this week. We had some great member visits. Would love to have our legal team come and meet with you and your team in your office. Let us know. Please shoot me an email, and we'll happy to get it on the schedule. This morning, I've got 3 things that I wanted to share with you real quick. Number one, you've probably read a little bit about the new FCC 1-to-1 rule. This is regarding basically solicitation type phone calls, cold calling, when you're using robotic or other electronic services. You don't need to worry about that for now. The FCC has put that on hold for another year. The deadline now is January of 2026. But don't forget, the do not call rules still apply. Nothing has changed there. Make sure you are scrubbing your phone lists so that you don't inadvertently get hit with an FCC fine over calling someone whose number is on the do not call registry. Number 2, the BOI, financial interest filings that the Treasury Department had proposed a rule. This is basically to have all LLCs and corporations identify their ownership to ensure that these organizations were not just a front set up by some terrorist group to launder money in the U.S. That has been put on hold. If you've been following our emails, it's kind of bounced back and forth over the last few weeks. It is still on hold. That's kind of the bottom line for right now. If it does come back, they'll likely extend the deadline and give everybody time to comply. But right now, compliance is voluntary. You do not need to file. This rule, in my opinion, was a little bit of an overreach, well-intended, but has a tremendous impact on small business and really kind of over-regulating small businesses. I'm glad to see that the courts have put this on hold. Maybe Congress deletes this rule by any legislative action this year. We'll just have to wait and see. The third thing is, today is, as I said, January 30th. It's the last day to file for your ATI exemption. And I'm going to be really quick on this so I don't get into the weeds too much. But go to our website, our legal page on screaltors.org, and you can get a full breakdown on what the ATI exemption is. But in a nutshell, if you represented a client in 2024 that purchased a property that is taxed at the 6% property tax classification. That could be a commercial space like a retail or office or a similar space. It could be a second home, a rental home, a vacation property. Any property that falls under that 6% classification, that buyer, that new owner now, may qualify for up to 25% discount in the assessed value of their home. Now, that assessed value is what their tax bill is calculated on. So reaching out to a former client that you did business with last year is always a great idea. This ATI exemption And those forms are available on, every county has these on their tax assessor websites. Some counties make it a little harder to find than others. You might imagine some counties don't want you to save money on your tax bill, but others make it very prominent and easy to find. If you have any questions or need any help on this ATI exemption, the deadline to file is today. And so this is kind of a last call, but you don't lose it if you don't file today. You'll be able to file in future years for the exemption. Again, depending on when the last reassessment was done, there's some qualifiers there. But please call the SCR Legal Hotline. Byron and the team can help walk you through any questions you may have in that regard. And helping your clients save a little bit of money is always going to look good on you and your company. So, Mike, I think that is, we've got one more thing to share with you today, a little bit of a giveaway. We had a very successful giveaway at the end of last year. We gave out a free set of Rode wireless mics for all you content creators out there. So we're piggybacking that. In the month of February, I'm going to ask you to provide a comment on all these Facebook posts that we do, these updates, and we're going to randomly pick one of our favorite comments. It's going to be very, very subjective, but we will randomly pick one of our favorite comments, and that realtor will receive this in the mail. It's a DJI. It's a gimbal. If y'all know what that is, you can attach your smartphone to it, and it's one of these things content creators use for a very smooth video. You can do selfie videos, really cool, some special effects, connects really easily with your iPhone. I make no disclaimers about whether this can be used with a Samsung device. I won't make any disparaging remarks there, but use an iPhone. It's a whole lot simpler. And this would be a really cool tool that you can use in your business and for fun. So provide us feedback, and we've got a nice little drawing to give away. And we'll share with the winner, Mike, on our last weekly update in February. So realtors, have a great Thursday. Looking forward to a beautiful weekend in South Carolina. I think the temperature is going to be, I'm in short sleeves today, guys. It's awesome. The weather has turned a little bit, but enjoy it while you can, and we'll catch up again with you very soon. Have a great day. Take care. Stay realtor strong. Stay safe, and we'll see you next week. Thank you, everybody.